My name's
How's it going, bros?
Hey
My
guys.
name is Uti.45.
Playthrough of the Uti.45 podcast.
And this is
This is Uti.45 Podcast. Yes.
Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name's Jacksepticeye, and today we're playing the PewDiePie podcast.
would somebody like to introduce themselves? I will. No, me first. My name is Sam Garcia. I live in New Jersey, and I have been a PewDiePie fan for as long. I am not a current PewDiePie fan, but I was a fan of PewDiePie when it was cool, you know? And also Dan and Phil. I was a YouTube stan.
My name is Katie. I am I was PewDiePie for Halloween in 7th grade.
That seems like a step above me for some reason.
No reason why I'd mention that one. I am an official fandom member and a former emo.
My name is Mike. I was pretty normal in middle school, but I watched a lot of Markiplier and a lot of SkyDoesMinecraft and that gang.
Oh god.
Asian, Canadian, all the classics.
My name is Brennan. I'm a huge fan of SkyDoesMinecraft. That's it. That's all I really have to say.
Still, currently.
Currently,
Oh yeah, I still am.
All right, and then our guest host.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I introduced myself. I'm the guest of this. Anyway, I'm the guest. My name is Jake. I hail from New Jersey, just as everyone else. And in my preteen years, I have been quite the, avid connoisseur of everything early 2000s. A, B, and for my major, fan base, I would kind of apply myself to the early gaming YouTubers, Let's Players, specifically PewDiePie and especially Markiplier, and not really much else outside
Markiplier
of that.
gang.
I mean, but like I said, total, indulger of everything early internet culture. Lulz random all the way, that was me. But
XD.
Awesome.
XD, my friends.
Dude, Pepe laughing.
I wish we could just talk like that for the rest of
Definitely smiling Pepe.
Rawr.
the
Lols.
Rafflecopter.
Okay.
Ruffle Cup.
Kind of ruffled that shark, I'm not gonna lie.
So today's topic is middle school, old school YouTubers. We have a lot to say on this subject. So
Go ahead.
here it goes.
Oh my god.
So basically, me and Sam, I think this is why we connected so damn well
yeah.
in middle school or not middle school, in high school,
Bitch,
in
I was about
freshman
to say,
year.
You're a liar.
We were actually at the same Panic at the Disco concert
Yeah.
when we were in
Me and
8th
Katie
grade.
went way back before we even realized it. We went to the same concert the summer before freshman year. Panic at the Disco. That's what I think is a crazy thing. We were into all the same things that you possibly could be as an internet kid. The Dan and Phils, the PewDiePies, the drama alerts, Trisha Paytas, emo
videos.
bands.
Yeah.
Yes, everything you could possibly imagine. So that's always a fun thing to reference. Is the YouTube community.
And obviously, Dan and Phil were a big part,
oh my god.
I know personally, big part for me.
Yeah.
And they did
They're
recently come out as gay, so it's a really big deal.
They are both gay, And they lived together.
And we knew it.
So
and they lived.
I'm gonna let you guys put that together. I shouldn't have done that. But I was just doing the cute hand thing. But yeah, I think. Well, we all know they're gay. I don't know why I'm saying this like that. It's cool. It's everything we could have wanted, and it happened last year.
And we were recently really looking into the Valentine's Day video. Who here knows about the Valentine's Day video?
I have never actually fully watched the Dan and Phil video.
Dan.
Really?
Yeah, I've never actually watched the whole thing.
He fell asleep on him. He betrayed him.
Wow. Well,
that's true. It's actually a very terrible love story.
That
when you
story
look
they
into
laid
it.
in looking at the stars.
Yeah, we were all like talking about the Valentine's Day video recently. I think it's funny because even before that, me and Mike started looking into Five Nights at Freddy's for no fucking reason. There was no reason for us to look into Five Nights at Freddy's, but we started listening to the songs, and that's how we got to PewDiePie, because I said, I don't have a lot of experience with the games, but I would watch PewDiePie play them, and he would watch Markiplier, so that's why we broke up, but it's okay.
How do we get here?
And, Mike, you said that you never really watched PewDiePie when you were a youth?
No, I watched the only video I can remember watching of his, like, clearly, because I've had to have seen, like, stuff here and there, but he played Sonic.exe, and I remember watching that in the dark, but for me, it was Markiplier FNAF, Markiplier Undertale, Sky was before that. That's really all I can remember occupying myself with.
See, the thing with SkyDoesMinecraft, I watched him pretty often, but I was more with Tobuscus and all. What?
Pretty recently.
Yes. So, I think my thing was just his voice. I think SkyDoesMinecraft had a funny voice, and that's why I watched him.
It's weird Sky's even mentioned, because I was not watching those videos in middle school. I would say 5th grade. Like,
okay.
4th, 5th.
I thought you were going to say, like, high school.
I'm like, sophomore year I started watching.
Sophomore year.
Because I remember making jokes like, haha, butter sword.
Oh my
and
God.
I can say for myself that I would not have allowed that in middle school.
Yeah, you gotta sometimes you gotta put the picture on the gram, just like how many likes can we get, and when we get those 250 likes, we get the diamond. You gotta like.
It's all it is.
It's cash cow.
Oh God.
Doesn't mean shit, but it's just there for the numbers.
Brennan, because he had a whole squad.
Oh, really?
Because it was SkyDoesMinecraft, but then he would do, like, Cops and Robbers.
There was Jerome Sav, Bayesian Canadian.
Husky Mudkips.
Oh, yes.
Husky
I remember
Mudkips.
It was...
I think I watched his face reveal or something, because of my middle school best friend was obsessed with SkyDoesMinecraft, and I watched like a face reveal at her house, and I remember thinking, wow, this guy's hideous.
I remember all of them moved into a house together.
Dude,
and I'm 99% sure that's the Hype House right now. I could be wrong, but I looked back.
So they moved into a house together because they make Minecraft videos?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Whatever works. So they were successful.
Can we do that for quarantine or what?
Bayesian Canadian.
I feel like the whole point about Minecraft is you can do it wherever.
He made the Wrecking Ball parody that's like, and then the freaking creepers came. And I remember watching that and being like, I wish I could write a cool song like this.
Valid.
Oh, speaking of, I did write Minecraft parodies in the day. I wrote quite a few.
Did you actually?
Yes, I might still have them, but I don't know where they are.
Go on.
I did make Minecraft videos back in the day.
Under the name.
It doesn't matter what the name is.
It's literally it's on the screen. It's on the screen. So
the channel doesn't exist anymore.
it doesn't exist because.
But you could find some videos of me. I don't know.
But you had like 50K subs, right? It's kind of weird that you deleted the channel.
Yeah,
yeah, you were actually famous for a bit, Brennan.
I was your biggest fan, and you deleted your channel. You took everything from me, and I won't ever forget.
I'm sorry, I don't really care.
I want to watch what's it called? Survival games with you, running around.
I'm sorry, I don't really care.
I got an iron chest plate.
Sorry, did I ask?
Best stuff in the world. But
anyways,
it's never gonna get old. I could rewatch those videos for as long as they're still on YouTube.
Oh, that's the thing. When I rewatched Five Nights at Freddy's PewDiePie Let's Play, it wasn't like entertaining in the slightest, and it just makes you think like, what did I used to watch as a kid? And the same thing would happen if I watched a Dan and Phil video. Like, none of it was actually good. I was just like a little kid and I was bored.
Right.
well, that's the thing. Phil is fucking scary. He looks like an old man. Like, it just doesn't work.
And he's
people
always been
really
an
thought he
old
was a
man.
small being.
Mm-hmm. Dan and Phil do a lot for people. This shirt's really small.
I actually need to inquire. But I'm thinking about this, and because this was directly middle school. I think it was like 7th grade, maybe 8th. Who did anyone here have an Undertale thing?
What thing? I'm sorry.
Undertale.
Oh, Undertale? Oh, yeah, I had a little bit of an Undertale thing. It wasn't
I
much.
feel better now.
I mean,
Not an
I
actual
fetish.
gameplay thing.
and the actual like storyline and everything. I thought the characters were cool. Honestly, it was a cute little game. I still think it is. It's just I was through like the fan phase, if you know what I mean. But I still appreciate the game as it is now. I mean, I still really like it, but not until like the fan art of it, you know.
Right. Oh. Songs.
Yeah, I remember for our 8th grade play, I was doing all the technology behind it. I had like all the sound effects. I was like on all of that. And so for while everyone was coming into, their seats, Kirch made me play the Undertale soundtrack as people were coming in for the middle school play.
That's everything.
Yeah.
Those songs are fantastic, and I will defend that.
And I did do it.
And you did it?
And I got a drama club award for my work. So obviously,
yeah, which is very on topic.
Yes.
That is his name.
Yeah, Toby Fox. That guy's incredible. He made that whole game all by himself. Same with Five Nights at Freddy's was one guy too.
Yeah.
Which goes to show your tiny little project could blow up in front of your face.
Yeah.
Speaking of guy
that you should never
who here
work
watched
with anybody.
Speaking of guys, who here watched Tobuscus?
Here and there.
No Tobuscus for me. I almost texted Shannon.
I still know a lot of the lyrics to his songs, and we got my dad into his music too. So like we would listen to like Tobuscus music with my dad.
Other than Tobuscus,
and that's how I got into PewDiePie, because Tobuscus played Happy Wheels, and then I was like, and then everyone was like, "You're stealing PewDiePie's like thing. He plays Happy Wheels," and I was like, "Who is this PewDiePie lad?"
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to pull the brakes on this one. Do you guys remember when Tobuscus was like the live action like spokesperson or like host or whatever, like Cartoon Network for like that small time? When he was just like a fucking cast character and like goddamn, I'm sorry, like the Annoying Orange show, which actually ran on for more than one season. Like
they gave Annoying Orange a live action show on Cartoon Network.
I'm sorry.
Tobuscus was in it. So good.
Yeah.
Is the Annoying Orange a Tobuscus thing?
No, it's not that. It's just, at
collab.
the time, like it was the early 2010s, and Cartoon Network was still kind of getting out of that, quirky live action phase that they had because a lot of their cartoons were dying off. So stuff like Destroy Build Destroy was coming on, and like, Dude, What Would Happen? I hated that fucking show. And it's kind of like coming out of that phase, like, slowly getting cartoons back, and you getting, things like regular show, Adventure Time on. You eventually get, you still kind of have a little bit of that runoff. Is like, all right, we heavily invested into this whole live action thing, so what do kids that watch our channel love the most? They love internet. Let's get 2 internet people, I don't know, and they have like a fucking big wheel that they spin, and just like, all right, lands on Annoying Orange, we get Annoying Orange, and then we also get, Tobuscus. So they're in the show now. They're giving a chunk of money, and just, come on, keep this, stream of flowing. I mean, we put so much money into this, and it would suck to lose it all. So I kind of think that the whole Tobuscus at fucking in Cartoon Network thing was just like the final reprise of the era that is live action Cartoon Network.
Right.
So, sorry, I went a little bit on a tangent, but I've looked
Like very
into
analysis.
a lot of Cartoon Network, and just it's been going down a bumpy road.
It's the internet historian.
Yeah.
The Cartoon Network historian. Top 10 things you could live without knowing about the Cartoon Network.
I'm sorry.
Look that up.
The plot of that was weird because it was instead, so you know how Annoying Orange is in like a kitchen?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was in a store, like a grocery store, and Tobuscus worked at the grocery store, and he
Oh my
was
god.
like,
I didn't know like they
main character.
collabed that much. They're in the same show.
They would interact with Annoying Orange, and his character's name was Toby.
It was crazy.
That's so weird.
And
He didn't say nothing in the biscuit, not even once.
Fruit and like a passion fruit. It was crazy. I guess they just wanted to play with a wider cast of characters because
Right.
they wanted to milk that cow as dry as it can go, even though the cow's already dead.
Cow died a long time
A
ago.
long time ago. From that point, that is.
Yeah.
Well, I stopped watching Annoying Orange, like, when that show came out, because I was like, okay, I just, my little self knew that meant it was over. It wasn't cool anymore. It really was fucking ruined. It was fucking ruined. Because every single Friday, I knew Annoying Orange would post a new video on their YouTube. And I still was updated because they still posted their YouTube videos as the show was going on. So, to this day, Friday has a certain spice to it. Because I'm just so used to, like, waking up on a Friday and being like, it's Annoying Orange Day.
Annoying Orange
Happy
Day.
Annoying Orange Day.
Rebecca Black. That was another thing. Fucking Rebecca Black. And
Oh my god.
the one like producer or like, I don't know, some kind of artist or agent that was working for like, like the preteen like pop stars at the time. There's something weird going on with him. I gotta do a whole Joe Rogan Jamie situation. I gotta pull this shit. Here, you guys can keep talking. I'm just gonna get into this and then intrude.
I want to make a off topic, but I want to make an intro for this that is literally just a copy paste of the Joe Rogan one, but just robot my voice and make it be like the UTI experience.
Oh, geez.
That's the thing. I'm so used to the like UTI-45 thing, but people always see the UTI and they're like, "What the fuck?" So,
Oh, man.
the UTI experience. Oh, it just sounds bad.
You mentioned not playing Undertale. How many of the games that you watched Let's Players play did you actually play yourself?
Probably like fucking none of it except Minecraft. Yeah, I mean, I played Minecraft all the fucking time. I had like a big server that was whitelisted. My dad had control over it, and I had all
on Minecraft.
Yeah, no. If a kid was an asshole in middle school, that was it for them. They were blacklisted from my Minecraft server, and
Right.
it sucked. It did suck for them. that's on them. So, yeah, I did Minecraft. That was probably it. But I'm more of a game watcher. To begin with, I like watching people play games.
I think it was always
more
more
than playing
about
them.
the YouTubers themselves rather than the games, which is totally not what it's supposed to be about. But at the same time, that's why they have a fan base. It's because people will watch anything that they make. Which,
how about Dan and Phil games, Sam? How do we feel about Dan and Phil games?
Oh, that's a perfect example. When Dan and Phil made a gaming channel, everybody watched. But the real question is why? Why did we watch that? They weren't gamers. They weren't adding anything to it.
Right.
They were it's just all about the personalities. All people care about is like, oh my god, they're playing The Sims. They have a child together.
I forgot.
It's insane.
True, Sims. I always played Sims. I love Sims.
Yeah, I was not that much of a gamer girl. I'd say.
I like to say I was. That was my middle school persona.
Oh, your persona? I was just in it for the personalities. Probably because I didn't have one.
Well, that's the thing. With Dan and Phil, I think the reason why anyone watched that was because they just wanted to see them accidentally kiss while playing Just Dance Dance and
daring, very daring.
You know what I mean? Like the amount of times I take a screenshot
in the back of your head.
Yeah, the amount of times I take a screenshot, they looked at each other. I was like,
okay.
I can't.
That was
even
going
think
on
about,
my Instagram.
I finally found it. The thing I've been looking for 5 minutes now. I'm on that fucking Rebecca Black Friday thing. Okay. There's just something really weird about the producer and songwriter of that song, because he also did Allison someone, I can't remember her last name, song called Chinese Food, and it was
yes,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Produced both of those
best
songs,
song ever.
Friday and fucking Chinese Food. And here, just look up Patrice Wilson, and some of the first images you get up, they're pretty fucking creepy, and I'm pretty sure he's a pedophile. I'm just and there's probably some allegations that have been pushed on him, so.
Oh my god, wait.
Yeah,
I can I can totally add something to this though. Because when Rebecca Black came out with her song Saturday, which is the cool comeback to Friday, there's a part in that music video where they literally just hired a random black man to break into their party and sing the words of Friday, and a policeman is holding him back, and that's supposed to represent this guy. So I don't know why it's sending me now that they just literally
what?
Oh my goodness.
Random actor to imitate him, which just means you there. You look like this guy. But yeah, it was literally a reference to, I don't know what this guy has done, but he's done something where that joke can be made that he's getting arrested.
Wow.
So I'm so glad that I could say that and people know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right.
The Saturday Rebecca Black music video that probably came out 5 years ago now.
The fact we gave her the chance all collectively to watch Saturday after Friday happened.
Even
and we all remember.
I'm sorry. H3 Ethan Klein, he actually covered the Chinese Food song, and then just more specifically about Patrice Wilson, and basically just along the same lines of what we're doing, but we're not alone in this.
Right.
Wow.
Speaking of, would you consider H3 the earlier stuff, when they were just getting into Ethan Bradbury and shit like that, more of a early internet thing, or more of a later internet thing? Or do you think just that time in general was a weird...
I think it's more so in the middle. I remember being a friend, probably an 8th grader, actually. So it's a middle school thing for me, but it was my older brother who was showing me their videos and stuff. And it was the Ethan Bradbury's, prank people are fucking stupid. And it was pretty hilarious, honestly.
I saw him collab with PewDiePie in a PewDiePie video. So that's how I knew about him.
Edgy YouTube is next level. I think it really goes early YouTube, edgy YouTube, in which PewDiePie becomes edgy. Filthy Frank, Max Mofo, iDubbbz.
Oh my god.
H3 through iDubbbz.
Yeah.
Because they did legit food review.
Yeah, legit food. This bridge back.
I will fully admit I was
obsessed
I wish I could go that way. Filthy Frank, my freshman year of high school.
You were
Pink Guy. I listened to Pink
Season, dude,
because I saw it trending on Twitter, and I thought it was hilarious.
I mean, not even allegations. I'm sorry, but it's just finally people are realizing that Joji and Filthy Frank are the same person.
K-pop stands. Took a while.
And it's stupid.
That's so ridiculous.
No, it's like there's been memes to this, but it's just like when fucking Doofenshmirtz sees Perry with that
platypus.
And then just Perry with that, and it's just like, you know, that's the bit, that's the thing. It's just
I don't understand it though, because people are making it into an issue of just like, oh my god, look at all this offensive stuff he said when he was literally playing a character, and it's like, do you understand what this is? It's a comedic character.
It's funny,
and you should probably think about the fact that you've never heard of it before. It has nothing to do with his music or who he is actually as a person.
But it's not like he ever was hiding it. He was very open about it. Everyone knew, like, I thought. So it's just like the new
it wasn't
listeners.
A secret. It's just, like new listeners.
They're getting bored.
It's just like this person everyone liked and thought was funny is now doing cool music. Let's listen, you know.
What an epic time.
Wasn't as much
after him or whatever. I mean, you can even see that, you know, Joji Miller himself just wants to distance him as much as possible at this point from the Francis of the Filth character, because he doesn't identify with that anymore. He's a changed man, and you know, or whatever. He's a pretty pop boy now. Ladies love him.
Yeah. I think that's why everybody's upset, because now he's very pretty. And you look at the Filthy Frank character, and you think, ugh, gross.
Social media are just getting bored, and they're just starting to go
Definitely.
Yeah.
I was all over the fucking Max Mofo, iDubbbz, Filthy Frank. And Max Mofo go way back to when he made prank call videos. I don't know if anybody else watched them. I made Mike watch them. The prank call videos were so funny. They're so funny.
Literally.
That's the thing. I give him credit, because when you watch those now, I would recommend watching them again if you have before. They're still funny. Like, it's just the attitude.
Also, just kind of at the same era, we're going to go back to, like, you know, mid-2010, when he was collabing with Had a Basic even, and they did the fucking hair cake and the fucking...
Oh my god.
I thought that shit was...
I
love it
so good.
So much.
That actually helped. It's gross, disgusting humor, but it still holds up, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah. They took them off of YouTube. They were so vile.
What?
They're still, you can find them, like, but yeah, they deleted them from their channels. I was more out of that whole squad. I was an iDubbbz guy. I watched every bad unboxing. Those videos made me piss myself laughing.
Definitely. I think I was very healthy about watching them all. I wasn't like, I think around that time was kind of like, this was freshman year, I would say. So it was a little more focused on Trisha Paytas. I think I was very into Keemstar and whatever he had to say. The whole Shay Carl thing.
We know that. Like drama stuff, which I was too.
I thought that, like, Sam, that's how me and you really got connected.
Yeah, I literally just decided to be a weirdo and like find a very specific interest in it.
All right, so for like the past fucking however long, I've lost track at this point, but this one in particular, Katie has been sending me shit about Trisha Paytas, whatever her fucking name is.
Fuck.
I love myself. This is a genuine cry for help. Please, for the love of God.
Dude, I'm sorry. Trisha
they're funny.
I don't care that she's trans male. I don't care that she botched her teeth.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, because you
care.
Look at you talk about it right now. You care so bad.
I just want to
living rent-free in your head, Jake.
The most important part about when you share information with someone who doesn't care is just, like, having to listen to that.
Yes.
Like, having to watch Max Mofo prank call videos, watch Trisha Paytas interviews or whatever. I don't really know what she does. I just
Five Nights at Freddy's Markiplier.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sam.
It's a give or
Speaking
take.
of, please tell the audience what you made Mike do with the Valentine's Day video.
Oh my god. For the Valentine's Day video, I hope you guys are familiar. I had Mike read the transcript and replace the memories of Phil and Dan with memories of us. And he did like I'd give him an 80 for the job he did. But it was good.
Think if I was more familiar, it would have been better.
No, you were familiar with our memories?
No, familiar with the copy pasta.
You forgot all the important ones.
How? Okay, we're not getting into this.
Is that what we're getting at?
Jake, I'm gonna have to send you the Valentine's Day video.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good couples therapy because you can see whether your partner remembers specific moments or not. And also, I'd say that the Dan and Phil video. So important. I'd say the Dan and Phil video is the most romantic thing in the entire world.
Dude,
so romantic.
That shit, yeah.
I'm just gonna look it up right now.
You're not gonna find
the transcript.
Yeah,
Share
you can
all
only
of your
find it on
personal
Tumblr.
memories with the
Wait,
audience.
Jake, I'm gonna send it to you because it's that good.
I think I found it.
Oh, you're not gonna. Are you looking for it on YouTube?
Yeah.
No, it's not gonna be on YouTube.
Are you just
I got you. I
Yeah,
got
give
you.
him the Tumblr link.
Yeah.
Give him the Tumblr.
All right, so I'm gonna send you this link, and you have to scroll all the way down. They actually have a transcript written out in the beginning, but then you should just watch it. This was from 2009? Yes, of course. Why would I ever forget that? From 2009, when Dan and Phil, when they were little teenagers and they fell in love, and there was so much proof for all of these memories that they had, and it just made everyone go crazy.
Yes.
They have rough gay butt sex.
Yes.
Yes.
They do talk about that.
Sex.
They talk about snuggling.
High five for equality. Let's go.
He says, "Funny times in my bed."
So much cherry everywhere.
Ew, I hate that. Like, that's
I know. But all of us were like, oh,
That
Like,
was
that was
some, like the standout thing that made me realize that couples have sex.
yes. I was like, men have sex together? It's like, oh my god, it's true. It's true. Gay people do exist. Jake, what are you finding? Are you watching it?
I'm reading it.
Oh, okay.
The transcript. I mean, I guess is.
Can you read it out loud for us?
Oh, okay. I gotta prepare myself again. Orf. Hi, Dan. Happy Valentine's Day. I know you said you didn't do anything for Valentine's Day, but you had to go to bed, leaving me for 5 hours with nothing to do. So I have made this video because I love you, and I've never had Valentine's Day with anyone before. So this is me saying I love you. Plus, you got me loads of awesome birthday anyone has ever done for me. The first time we met, I was the nervousest person ever, as you could tell, and I was clawing at you and biting you. But I really liked you, and luckily saw through that. And then we were on the big wheel, and I was like, I really hope he likes me too. And then you kissed me, and then my heart did that floppy over thing, and I've never done that before, so that was nice. And over the past few months, we saw each other a lot, and then I slowly fell in love with you. And I just thought I'd share some of my favorite memories that I have of us together. So, am I reading this whole thing? Because I could go through this whole thing. So, yes, no? I'm going to wait for the feedback.
What do you guys think?
Mike, why don't you just recap the memories of Dan and Phil from there?
Okay.
Oh,
So
I don't
we can
remember.
go around.
So the first one
They
was
were in the snow. They watched Wall-E. That's all I
And
can
that's-
the
remember.
sweetest day ever when we were walking through the
And that's
abandoned
the
hospital.
cast.
You had your hat on, you lay down in the snow and looked at the stars. And lying next to you and kissed you and wrote, "I love Dan" in the snow. My God. Easy. Endless coffee at Starbucks, caramel macchiato, and our Starbucks sofa. Starbucks has sofas? What is this? The week we spent together at my
I
house.
guess they do.
That's when I properly fell in love with you. Then we watched Wall-E on my bed sofa. Then we watched Wall-E on my sofa and then cried. All the cuddles in bed and 3-hour breakfast. More of those, please. Lying on the sofa and watching films and lying in my bed and funny times in my bed. Also,
Right?
We realized that no other YouTubers actually eat. Really? So we went and got some food and sat on the fountain. At that point, I kind of realized that I didn't really care about other YouTubers. I just wanted to be spending time with you. We held hands, and then kissed, and then looked at the stars. And we can't be together. All the hundreds of hours of Skype calls that we've made had me 8 million times happier. Wait, hold on. Am I reading this right? And then when I woke up, when I woke you up and said Mario.
Hey, say it like Mario. Say it in Mario's voice.
He says, and when I wake you up and say, Mario.
No, I can't. And then in all of our Manchester days, watching Avatar in 3D. Oh my God, it's been that long already. And then kissing in 3D glasses, and so many other things that I'm probably forgetting. Those are just a few that make me smile. Yeah.
Yeah. No, me and Sam were making fun of in the group chat about how many times, or no, just the fact they said I was clawing and biting at you. But that's just because I really, really liked you, and you saw through that.
I thought that was just
Who the hell is clawing and biting at each other?
The entire video is so sus. He starts off, he's like, "Meow. Hi Dan." Like literally the entire video is him acting like a cat.
From the transcript, I thought that was just like some
Oh my God.
figures of speech for
Personal
fucking. So part of
I don't know. It's Dan and Phil.
I thought it was symbolic, but they are pretty quirky kids. Well, were.
What if Jake? What if I just like clawed you and bit you? What if I just started clawing at you randomly?
Boyfriend.
Huh?
You heard me.
Just started clawing. Well, we said he writes in this note, "I bit Dan."
I bit Dan. And then you bit me, and my heart did the flippy over thing, and it's never really done that before.
I bit off a chunk of my arm, and I was bleeding
My
everywhere.
God, it was really hot when you just took a big fucking cartoon bite out of my arm.
My favorite is it was
Like,
the
when you take a
snowiest
really,
day ever, and we had to go
comical
to the
bite, it was like
hospital because you bit a
mom
giant
used to
hole
like this.
inside of me.
A third of it's gone already.
You filed your nails to be like cat claws, and you scratched my face.
Yeah, you really gave me infection.
I went blind in my right eye.
You just
So
kind of
hot. It was so cute. Wow.
It was gross, and now I have irreversible scars on my face. Thanks, you.
Punctured me in so many
And
places.
that's just because I
could
really
your
like you.
blood in the snow.
Luckily, you saw through that. So,
Yeah, I did have a huge fan account. and I posted things like Trisha Paytas in like middle school. This is why, Jake, I'm a huge fan of her since as long as I can remember. I posted Shane Dawson, PewDiePie, Marzia, who I think I apparently was secretly in love with. I did write fan fiction on my Wattpad. Yeah. And then,
Felix did a good job picking that out. He knows Italian as well. Anyway.
And then, I had my Dan and Phil. I was all about them. Like, whole, very dedicated to them.
Top tier.
100%. PewDiePie, I think that was me getting into my little girly phase. I think PewDiePie was my little, like, I'm an edgy little fucking 6th grader who wears, I had a What Does the Fox Say t-shirt, you know? And, that was just my thing, you know? I shopped at ThinkGeek for all of my clothing. And,
oh my God.
I think Dan and Phil was my rise of, like femininity, you know?
Wow.
It was definitely a little girly thing, just fetishizing gay people.
I will say, like, watching very cutesy girly YouTubers in my time where I was literally just like a child and couldn't express myself properly, I feel very Marzia right now. It all comes back to you, you know?
Does that make me? Hey,
PewDiePie.
It's fucking cutting out. That's it. We're done.
Oh, I don't know 2013 PewDiePie.
Right.
I only know meme review PewDiePie.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh my God. And that just marks the end of this podcast.
And
that was enough.
Bro, that was enough. That glitch. Enough.
Had a wonderful time talking to you guys, and I am taking both hosts off the show. This is my show now.
Yeah.
And that's a wrap on the Jake Garfine, the Jake Beat podcast.
That's not going to be the name of my podcast.
It's going to be called the Jake
podcast ever.
Experience. There's going to be a little monkey, and then it's going to go in the Jake Experience.
Yeah, the Joe Rogan man.
Okay, thanks for watching this game theory.
Yeah, I don't know what the PewDiePie outros are like. Do any of you know any YouTuber outros?
You don't know what the PewDiePie outro
Oh, wait.
is like?
Well, of course I know the classic most. But I'm saying, like... Okay.
No,
we legally have to bro feast. But I just want to say, okay, so follow our Instagram, UTI.45, prescribe, and like and favorite and do a video response.
Buy the merch, redbubble.com.
Subscribe.
You know what you think about the track? Did you love it? Did you hate it?
Would you rate it? You're the best. You're the best. What should I do?
No,
All right, ready?
Waha!
Waha!